Hi everybody, Robin here. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good week and surviving some of the hot weather we've had across the country, and I guess the complete opposite that we've had in some parts with the heavy rain and thunderstorms. So hopefully you see the best of it and not the worst of it. I know certainly in my part of the world up in Yorkshire we've had quite warm weather and we've avoided the thunderstorms, but I know some people have not been as lucky, so hope you're all keeping safe and well. Usual weekly update, not masses to update on this particular week. I think we're into the middle of August, there's holidays, and it feels like it's sort of a little bit quiet at the moment, just generally across the business. So usual COVID update. I guess the update is there's not a lot to update on, thankfully, which is good. We've not seen any new cases this week or any untoward events. So that's good news. It's nice to be able to say that. And as I always say, two things I always say. Firstly, thank you for your ongoing work and what you're doing to prevent this the spread of this disease. We've been in a remarkably good position, and that goes down to dedication of everybody in the business. So thank you. And the second bit I always say is we've got to keep on doing what we're doing. It's still out there, and the numbers are generally flatter for us across the business because we've been so vigilant, but there are obviously local spikes and local lockdowns, which sometimes brings its own challenges. I think when you've got a total lockdown, it's easy to manage, but when you've got local lockdowns, that makes it a little bit more challenging just from people moving across different areas. So we'll continue to have our weekly clinical governance COVID meetings and our weekly operational COVID meetings, and continue to advise you as and when things do change. Obviously, we've still got the ongoing situation in the Greater Manchester area, which broadly doesn't really affect us because we've not got many services in those locations, but obviously within West Yorkshire, Halifax, Huddersfield, those lockdowns, as I speak on the Friday lunchtime, are still very much in place, and I think there's muted other areas that potentially may well join them. Obviously, we had Leicester, so keep an eye on the news. We will keep you updated, but I think essentially because we are very much treating the services now as we were 2 months ago, sort of in a lockdown scenario, then hopefully the local lockdowns don't really mean a lot of changes for people more generally. So once again, thank you, and nice to report that we're in a positive place in regards to COVID. So a few other little bits of updates to brief you on. I mentioned last week about the launch of the new competition following the success of the gardening competition that we had. And you've all seen the announcement on the app of the art competition. I think this is a really, really good idea, and lots of people can get involved with it. So the theme obviously is 4 seasons, but this is for you guys, but it's also for the people we support as well. So it'd be great to see lots of pictures, lots of things coming in, and it's doubly great because on the back of it we are looking to use the winning pictures to create our 2021 calendar, which will raise money for the Valorum Foundation. So it's great that people get to show their skills and their artistic side, and great that we can put that into a worthwhile calendar for next year and also raise money for the foundation. So all round fantastic thing that's happening. So let's see those pictures coming in. As I say, if it's half as good as the gardening competition and the effort that went in there, then it will be really, really good. I think it's fair to say I'm not particularly artistic and will struggle on that one, so it's not one for me to be involved with, but I'm looking forward to seeing the pictures as they come in. The other thing we've been talking about for the last few weeks, and you're probably a bit sick of hearing about it and almost saying, come on Robin, you keep talking about it, when's it happening? The appreciation station, I'm really pleased to say that's going to launch next week, so we're aiming for that on Tuesday, and to preempt the launch of that, there's a webinar at 11 o'clock on Monday for the managers across the service, just to be briefed on effectively how to use it, and so they can give some guidance and support where it's needed. So look out on Tuesday, launch of the appreciation station, lots of really good things in there, and Tuesday is the launch, it's the start of it, but there's lots of other things we're adding as we're going along as well, but you'll start to get a feel of what it's all about, and hopefully you'll really benefit from from that as a concept. A few other little bits of things that I've got on my list just to pick up on. So I've mentioned before, we're having a new website launched, not just for the Valorum Care Group, but also for the foundation as well. So that goes live in September, but we'd really like to get some people involved in having a look at that and giving us their views. Again, that may be yourselves, guys that are working for us. It may be some of the residents and the people we support who've obviously got a very good eye for websites and technology, and it'd be great to get them involved as well. So if you would like to be involved in having a look at it and just testing it out a little bit, we need to test things like contact forms and check for mistakes and the various other things on there. Please contact Connor. Connor Powers, who's our head of marketing. You'll be able to get hold of him through the app and find his details on there. But please let him know, and if you want to be involved in helping us to make sure we get it right when we launch it, then please do. Another thing that we're looking for people to do is to put pictures on the app in relation to their pets, and the theme is, what is your pet doing this weekend? So as you can see, I'm in the office today and I've not got any pets with me, but it would be really good to see your pictures, get them on the photo feed, pictures of your pets, what's your pet doing, what do they like doing on a weekend. Certainly mine like to, it's usually one of three things. It's usually either eat, it's sleep, or it's walking, in various different combinations. So I'm sure yours are very, very similar, but get your pictures in. Be good to see those on the photo feed on the app. That's pretty much my update for this week. As I said, it's a little bit shorter than normal. It's a little bit quieter time of the year, and luckily COVID is well under control, and nothing untoward to report back. So hope you've had a good week. Hope you have a good weekend. I think the weather's set to be okay, and if you are off on holiday, stay safe. Keep away from those zones where you have to quarantine for a couple of weeks. Again, it's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it, with having to plan holidays and then maybe you can't go, or even worse, you can't get back and before the quarantine comes in. So stay safe. Hopefully enjoy the sunshine. If you're off over the weekend, enjoy the weekend, and look forward to catching you all next week. In the meantime, have a good weekend and a good week, and take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.